परमानेंट होना चाहिए, परमानेंट होना चाहिए हमारे पास।
नमस्कार नमस्कार
जय प्रणाम से।
हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे। Not morning. Jai Hind.
जनगणमनाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
With this, I would like to invite our chief guest, Professor J.K. Patnaik, to deliver the Independence Day message.
That's Prabhat. Good morning. I wish you all happy Independence Day. This is the 78th Independence Day. India has become now a grown-up young nation of 78 years old. Because 78 years in the life of a nation is not much. In 2047 we'll celebrate 100 years only. But India as a country, as a civilization, has a long history of 5,000 years. India is not just a country. It is a concept that affords passage and space to each and every individual, group, community, tribe, caste, and so on. As a political system, it may be 77 years old. As a nation, it may be 200, 300 years old, wherein the entire civilization begins from West Asia, Persia, Persia, Iran, down to Southeast Asia, wherein we have our sphere of influence. We had our influence. Even today, as a soft power, we do contribute immensely to these nations. One of the oldest civilizations that could survive on this earth, that is India, because of the resilience, because of the flexibility and the freedom. The political freedom that you might have got from the colonial masters just 77 years ago. But the notion of freedom, individual freedom, the freedom to pursue whatever you want, to believe whatever you want, that freedom is inseparable and inalienable to the Indian civilization. Freedom means discipline. Freedom means rule of law, following the principles. People feel that sovereignty cannot be divided. Because when you assign some power and function to a particular group with respect to a political activity, a function, then that is sovereignty is given. We have evolved in India a system of governance through our constitution, which our forefathers, the founding fathers, gave to us, that enshrines the federal principle. This is the only constitution in the world, the biggest constitution, the largest constitution, the most detailed constitution, which gives you the way you have to run and govern yourself. I've been here for the last 20 years. But we are all reluctant Democrats. We are Democrats, but we are reluctant. We are nationalists, we are reluctant nationalists. When you overcome this reluctance, when you realize the difficulties of being a reluctant Democrat or a nationalist of this vast nation, vast civilization, which gives you the space. I always use the word space. Space gives you the freedom. And this space will not be available anywhere in the world. Yesterday we were remembering the horrors of partition, where our founding fathers, our freedom fighters, laid their lives, and in the process millions of people lost their hearth and home and life also. You are the proud citizens of this oldest civilization, where you have everything that you want. We have everything in India. You name it and we have it. And knowledge also we have much. So many things. As a social scientist of Northeast, a specialist, for me Naga is a generic term. I would like to pursue this research, because there are 16, 17, 18, 19 tribal groups. Wonderful. And they have their own uniqueness and their own identity, where they can have this larger identity called Naga identity. They can coexist. And this Naga identity is also equally wonderful to coexist with the Indian national identity, wherein you get the space. The beauty of Indian constitution is unity in diversity. In the past 2 years, we have seen some momentous changes. Transformation has taken place. My dear friends, don't think that the transformation in terms of the building, no. These are superficial. The infrastructure development is superficial. But in academics, there is transformation. Our students are making noise in Delhi. This year I want to see you also. Go to Delhi, some of you, make noise there. Either in terms of sports, either in terms of debate. Last year, your president went in there in the central hall of the parliament and spoke about human rights. I want you to make a noise at the national level. I want you, teachers, make your presence felt at the international level, at the national level, so that Nagaland University will grow, develop. With this kind of hope, anticipation, and aspiration, I would like to stop here. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for that stirring message.
So I would like to extend my gratitude and wishing you all a very, very happy Independence Day. Thank you all.